You're telling it. Oh, yes, you're telling it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm not going to look. Hello. Welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. What is up? First couple of days in June. How's your June going so far? I'm Laura Kane. This frantic mess over here is Erik Rimmer.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm better now. Now that I've seen your smiling faces.
Okay, because you look like you are frantic. Like something happened and you were like
late,
ran
so
down
I had to rush
here.
Okay. I was on the phone, so I was, it's...
Did you eat anything?
No.
Did you? Do you need a... I brought you Dr. Pepper.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did. Do you want
good
it?
To me, Mommy.
Okay.
No, I'm okay right now.
Okay. I am. I need to take care of my babies.
Does it bother you when I call you Mommy?
No, I like it.
Okay, good. You can call me Daddy if you want.
Okay, that's sick. Okay, what's
so sick about that?
Before we get to... There's so much to talk about.
Oh, my God.
So much to talk about. So before we do that, let's talk about our awesome sponsors, Sweetums Wipes and Barry's Hair, Barries.
New sponsor on the podcast is Sweetums Wipes, the intimate wipes with flavor. Cinnabon, pina colada, and mango, just to name a few. Perfect for a daily refresh or for spicing things up. Dr. Elisa invented these, and they are pH balanced and non-sticky. Get Sweetums Wipes on Amazon or at sweetumswipes.com. Are you looking for a new hairdresser? Well, good. Barry's Hair joins the podcast. She's been doing my hair for years. Barry is an artist who specializes in short cuts, amazing color, updos, braids, weddings, and she makes house calls for those special occasions. Find Barry's Hair on Facebook and Instagram. Mention the podcast. You'll get 15% off your services.
Barry is spelled Barries, by the way, and somebody just DM'd me and said she's going to Barry on Wednesday. So have fun. Yeah, I'm super excited for you because she does an awesome job. Okay, now we're having an argument here because Erik has a story for his little host chat, and he says he comes in, announces the topic, and then says...
And I didn't realize we were live on Instagram.
Yeah, so you've already told everybody on Instagram, but you announce the topic and then sit down, almost turn on the mic and say, but I'm not going to tell it on the air. That's not the way this works. We expose our lives, good and bad, on the air, and people will not judge you.
I'm starting to sweat again. Oh, yes, they will.
No, Erik,
yeah. Oh.
Look, if it stuff happens to everybody. Everybody has stuff happen to them. So when you
not
can
like this.
Oh my God, I can't even wait. Okay. Will you please tell it after my little host chat? He's going to tell it. He's going to tell it. He's going to tell it. Oh, I'm so do it. Lisa says, okay.
Oh my God.
First, my host chat. Laura's host chat. It's major.
Oh no.
Oh, don't say oh no.
Is it good?
Yeah. Why don't you play the one that says Evan on the button?
Oh,
Brian.
Okay. So yeah, it's good.
Here we go.
Evan Elizabeth Kane.
That's me making the noise, of course. That's the moment she got her diploma. And
I saw the video.
You know what? I thought I was going to just cry throughout the whole thing, but it really wasn't a crying event, and I didn't really see any parents crying. What really got me was that night when I asked Alfie to help me make a dinner for the kids or for Evan, something chicken and rice and vegetables, something that tastes good and is quick for school nights, and then I realized I have no more school nights, and that is what really got me. Just thinking about her not being in school, I had to drive her actually up to school today.
But I
I'm just sad. I know, but
I told you.
You go back and forth. I go back and forth.
I'm like a toddler. I will come over and just cry until you feed me.
See, I don't want that kind of kid. I don't want that age kid.
Okay,
I want how about a 15-year-old? Can you be a 15-year-old boy?
Sure, I'll be sullen and moody and be like, Mom, you're
What am I
such a
asking
dud.
for? What am I asking
Is there
for?
food? How's that?
My kids weren't like that. But
I know, but I'll be a new kid for you.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'll clean my room and all that stuff, and
She had cords around her neck. You know how when you get for cum laude, you get a cord. That's she didn't get that, but she got a pink one, or no, she got a blue one for drama or theater, and then she got one for dance. And then there was one for language. But she didn't get that one. There was a couple people who had like 5 cords around their neck.
Oh, well, excuse
There was
me.
one kid who was the valedictorian. He had straight A's for 14 years. He was there for Francis Parker. That's where she graduated from. He was there at Francis Parker for 14 years and got straight A's the entire time. How is that possible? These kids are so smart. And the guy said, one of the speakers was Landon Donovan, who's a soccer player. Do you know that name? He went to a couple World Cups and he gave like a great speech. He talked about like the story of this Chinese guy who was a farmer and he had a cow that helped him. Bear with me, had a cow who helped him till the fields. And then one day the cow ran away, or no, it was a horse. The horse ran away. And then they said, the townspeople came to the farmer and said, oh, we're so sorry. That's so horrible. Now you can't make any money. And he said, well, is it good or is it bad? And so we gave like a couple instances. Well, it actually turned out to be good because he left but came back with 5 more horses. So it was a good thing. So the lesson was like, even if you think something is bad, it might actually turn out to be good. I really got a lot out of that freaking graduation.
That is really good.
It was really, the way he said it was so eloquent and I loved it. But somebody else said there was something in the water 18 years ago because all these kids are exquisite. And I loved that too. And we're like, oh yeah, he says that to every class, I'm sure.
I barely passed gym.
I'm sure you did not pass gym. Were you not? Well, no.
No,
you weren't a little ball player or anything.
No, not then. Now I love to play with balls.
You do?
Yeah. I'm very, very sports minded now.
But did you ever play a sport?
Hell no.
Did you have to though in PE?
Yes, and I always got out of it.
Did you get picked last?
Yeah. So remember the movie Dodgeball? I was the fat kid that always got the ball thrown at me. Like, and they wouldn't throw it at, they'd throw it at my head and my face.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the saddest. All your
Isn't
bullying stories make me want to cry.
I love to spread sunshine around.
Oh my God, it's amazing that you ended up so, well, you're not really lighthearted. I wouldn't say lighthearted, but you're
No,
positive.
I have a black heart and I bleed sand.
Well, anyway, I'm very proud of Evan. I'm proud of all the
I know.
class of 2022
They
rocks.
all looked wonderful. Evan looked beaming.
Oh, that's our guest. We have a special guest coming up. Aaron Bowen. Here's a little bit of his music before we get to your host chat. Yes, you can. Oh, you can. He's a musician. He's a guitar maker. He's a songwriter.
He brought a guitar too.
Of course, he's going to play.
A really sad track.
So I'm done with my host chat. Now it's Erik's turn for Erik
Aaron,
Rimmer's
I'm just
host
going
chat. Hi Maggie.
I love
Don't let him get out of this.
Maggie.
Don't let him get out of this. No, you do not. You're going to sit right
consult
here.
with my PR representative.
Now look,
Maggie.
hurry up and tell the story before you chicken out.
I'm already. Don't
Look,
anybody
stuff
on this
happens
side of
to
the room
everybody,
pay any
right?
attention to
Stuff
what I'm gonna
happens
say
to
right now.
everybody. It's okay.
So let me just say this. Oh, God. So
I'm so excited.
I had a salad with quinoa. The end.
No, continue. When did you have this salad?
This was yesterday.
So you were at work after you had the salad.
I had the salad at lunch.
You had the salad at lunch during work.
Yes.
Now, what's quinoa do? Is that mess your stomach up or something?
I should have known that quinoa and I didn't have the best relationship.
Isn't it a grain?
Yes, you're a chef. I don't know what happens when I have quinoa. I had a quinoa burger. I was working out with my friend Krissa. We were in a huge group of people.
Working out.
And
at work?
I was doing the floater kicks.
It was after work. Okay.
It was after work. And I farted. So there was a crowd of people watching us. May God strike me dead, I'm not lying. And I farted so loud. She had her earbuds in, and I turned and looked at her, and I said, "Did you hear that?" And she said, "Oh, yeah." So then we had to run laps, and we were running, and I was just crop dusting the whole time. Like, I was like, "Oh, my God, it's coming." So I was the last one to pull into the gate. Like, they were like, "What took you so long?" And I was like, "Well."
And?
So yesterday wasn't my most shining moment.
See, now I'm here to support you. We're here to support you. Tell us what happened.
So anybody on this side of the room,
Tell us what happened. I'm holding your hand.
Thank you. It's a moment of honesty.
Yes, we need these.
I eat the salad, and I don't know if the dressing was Drano, but it went right through me. I was sitting there.
At work?
Yes, on my lunch, minding my own business, and I thought, look at the ingredients that were in the salad, and I see, which I completely missed before. I saw that it had a bag of almonds in it, and I threw the almonds away. What I blatantly missed was quinoa.
So do you have a history with quinoa then?
Yeah, we don't have a good relationship.
This has happened before.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I felt the rumbling.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And
there's no escaping that rumbling.
One little toot, everything was fine.
No, that is not the end.
No.
What happened?
The second one came.
The second rumbling with the gas.
Uh-huh.
And?
Let's just say
where
it was like a quinoa volcano.
Oh my! In your pants? At work? Oh, Eric, that's horrible. You poor thing. How did you wash yourself? Do you have extra pair of pants in your car?
I
was
up. In the bathroom, totally naked. Thank God it's a one-holer.
At work.
Totally naked from the waist down. My pants were in the sink.
Oh, no. That's the worst.
My underwear is gone.
Oh, you had to throw those suckers away?
Yeah. And I wish I would have had my Sweetums with me.
Oh, you needed those Sweetums.
I needed them so bad. So I have them in my backpack now.
Now they're emergency Sweetums.
Now people are just going to think I'm hoary. No. Because I've got a backpack full of Sweetums. Yeah. It was...
Well, okay. Walk me through how did you put on wet pants? You put on wet pants.
Uh-huh.
So you got the remnants out.
Well, thank God I wasn't freeballing it, is all I have to say.
But you were after that because you threw away your undies.
Yeah.
So it contained
but at least,
the undies contained it.
Barely.
Oh, my God. That is... Brian.
Oh, my God.
Our son.
I'm so sorry, Brian.
This is a very...
Brian is never going to shake my hand again. He's going to like, just wave. It's totally fine.
I just have was this at the beginning of the workday or
no? Thank God it was halfway through.
Did you just go back to work?
Yes,
pretend
and
like happened?
I have never sweated that bad.
I love it when he
in my
sweats.
entire life.
Oh my God!
I mean, I thought I sweat bad when you and Alfie first met. That was nothing compared.
So you were just sitting
to the
there
waterworks
sweating and wet pants.
Yeah.
And just praying that nobody really got really close to you.
Praying that no one got... Well, yeah. And thank God I had something... I had, like, scented hand sanitizer or something. And I was, like, spraying it onto my pants.
Oh, my
Just
God.
to...
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
You need... Okay, this is a lesson. Be more careful when you're of the age now where you have to look at all the ingredients for every damn thing you eat. Mm-hmm. So
this is why I just prefer to eat air.
Air, Tic Tacs and ice cubes.
Tic Tacs and ice cubes. And a cotton ball dipped in orange juice.
I actually want to say I have respect for the fact that you went back to work because I would have booked it home after that.
Right? The pants in the sink and everything.
That's a full blown that's a work ending emergency for the
Yeah,
day.
full blown,
really
right?
is.
I'd tell like my boss, I'm like, yeah, sorry, my mom died or something. I'm
Well,
leaving.
it was one of those things that when it happened, you're literally like, ooh, like.
That happened to me like in 6th grade.
Alfie is not as amused by this story as I thought he would be.
We're not supposed to talk to him. He's supposed to be on Thursday.
Oh, right.
We're ignoring him right now.
Yeah, never
He's
mind.
going to be on Thursday's show. Wow. Okay, look, somebody said, I feel for you, Eric. See, I told
Thank
you.
you. Are you going to send me Depends in the mail?
And Lily Girl said she feels for you.
Lily, thank you.
Oh my God. It's our age sweets. Oopsies, says Laura.
Oh, hi, Laura. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, see, I'm glad you told it. I'm glad you told it.
I'm not
because
glad at all.
I'm sure other people have had the same thing happen. I mean, I never have, but I mean, I'm sure there's other people that have happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
quinoa, I can tolerate quinoa. It's just kind of weird that you can't tolerate quinoa.
Hi, Jerry Lynn. Is that Jerry Lynn?
Jay Ahern.
Hi, Jay Ahern.
You're not alone, Eric, says Lisa.
Oh,
I
thank
told
God.
you. See,
Lisa.
a lot of people are with you, my friend.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm not going to tell
Yeah,
that story.
tell what?
No.
What about your face?
No. Oh, no.
What? Okay, why? You came in here to go, don't look at this disaster that is my face.
It was a disaster. Well, I needed, after my horror show yesterday,
Yeah. You need a little me
I
time.
thought I'm going to take, I went to the gym and then I was like, I'm going to watch a movie, so stupid. It was called Red Rocket. So dumb. Have you heard of that thing?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, it's one of those A24.
What's that mean?
Okay, well, don't hate on
Yeah.
A24. They make a lot of good stuff.
Man. This
Oh, was
thing
it scary?
No, it was so stupid.
Was it supposed to be scary?
No, it's about this guy that used to be, he lived in LA. He did like porn and he was an escort and stuff. And then he screws up royally and has to move back to Texas. And nobody is happy that he's back. And,
Okay.
Yeah. And it was dumb. I turned it off halfway through and went to bed. It was stupid.
But you did something to your face in the meantime.
Prior to that, I thought I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to make myself some dinner, give myself a facial, and then watch this movie.
Okay. Oh, God.
The latter of the two didn't work so well.
Did you use products from your favorite store?
No.
Did you
I
use...
used, it was,
Is it old? You don't have to say the product. We don't want to get crazy.
because I really like this product.
Is it something you buy at the regular store? And
Yeah.
it has a good reputation.
Yes, it has a great reputation. I think I just exfoliated my face a little too much.
Oh, I did that with my new microdermabrasion machine.
Ooh. Well, first of all, it hurt.
That's not the way it's
And then
supposed to be.
today, in my here and through here, I look like I have just stuck my face in a pile of cocaine. It has been flaking.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. I bought
Oh.
something for you.
You did?
For us, but
Excellent.
Okay, so this is called. I bought it at CVS. Okay, it's as seen on TV.
Of course, it'll work
As
beautifully.
seen on TV.
It won't do anything harmful
The
to
secret to beautiful, youthful-looking eyes. Get
Oh.
the solution for those unwanted bags and dark circles with Derma PX. Derma PX, endorsed by anti-aging skincare expert Leslie Nafalsi,
Never heard of her. So
will
this is-
even reduce those fine lines and wrinkles.
Okay.
Tighten minerals that diminish bags, covering the dark circles, tightening the skin, all in as little as 5 minutes. I'm putting some on you.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, it's kind of like
I'm just really glad that your two stories did not have a cause and effect relationship.
Me too.
Because that would have been very interesting.
okay. We'll put, it's like a little bit of a brown color. I'm putting it under his eyes. Here's a little bit of little wrinkles right there. Let's see if that goes away. It's kind of shiny. It kind of has a shimmer to it. Okay, there we go.
Great,
now
so
we're
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
look like
5
Cher.
minutes. We're gonna see what happens in 5 minutes.
It's very.
It feels kind of good.
It
I don't
does.
know. Okay, I may be hallucinating, but I'm feeling like that the puffiness under your eyes is going down.
Already?
I think I might be hallucinating. I'm not sure.
I think you are.
It was $19.99. $19.99. That's how much I love you.
Wow.
So we'll see
I
if
love
that
you.
works. I know.
That's the most expensive thing CVS offers.
I know. I saw that. I'm like, damn it. Why does it have to be $20? And I do have to buy it.
That was probably locked up too. You probably get the
Wow.
associate and everything.
I did.
Did you?
But you know what? I didn't do it. I tore this little thing off.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to wait for someone to come off, so I just tore the thing off the little hook
And
thing.
it has hemp seed oil in it.
That's right. So
Wow.
your eye bags are going to get stoned or
Are
something.
going to want a bag of Doritos.
That's right. Goes on smooth, no more caking under your eyes. Great for women and men. Look at that old dude.
Wow.
Before and after.
That
Okay. So we'll see what
look
happens.
like the same person in the before
I
and
know.
after.
I know.
If this Derma RPX doesn't work, I'm going to talk about it.
Well, we're already going to get it taken care of. This is in the meantime.
Yeah. I have my appointment on Friday.
Oh, you do? Oh, his consultation at La Jolla Cosmetic
I
for his
know.
lower bluff. That's what it's called when we get rid of the bags. And I'm so excited for you. I'll
Me
go with
too.
you if you want me to.
Okay.
What time is it at?
I think it's at 1.
Okay. I'll think about it. If I want to, I'll try.
You're like, ugh.
No, I love going there. I just don't know what I
just
have to
want-
look at my book.
You just don't want to go there for a consultation. You want to go there and have a needle stuck in your forehead.
I love those needles. Oh, stick me with a needle. I'm happy.
God.
Okay, so let's do your double D.
Okay.
Eric's double D. Can you do that? But and then we're gonna bring Aaron Bowen.
Yes, I can, if he's still here.
He is still here. I see
So
him.
horrified.
I see him with his.
Book the hell out of here.
No, see, you have support from the audience as well here
That's
in the house.
Fantastic.
Okay, so what is going on with Hollywood?
Well, Mariah Carey's being sued.
Why?
You know the song "All I Want for Christmas Is You"?
That's like, yeah, that's like a traditional song now,
Right.
For Christmas.
So she's being sued for, I think it's $20 million. Is it $20 million or $16 million? For copyright infringement because her and her producer knew that they were lifting the track.
What took so long?
I know, isn't it 20 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody is just slow.
Is
to
there
the
like
update.
what do they call it?
Statute of limitations.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
It's really common for musicians to sample from other work, though, so they'd have
Yeah.
to make a good case that's
Yeah.
with malicious intent.
And they're
it's
saying
not
that
been
the song,
Right.
changed
that
enough.
the title was even the same that they lifted.
Did you get who it is?
It's the
Who's
person that
singer?
wrote the song.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
it a woman? Is it a
it's
man?
a man.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So, have you? You're gonna like this, son. Have you ever heard of a? Her name's Mary Magdalene.
Of biblical reference.
Yeah,
No,
right.
definitely not of not of biblical reference.
That is not the character from Jesus Christ Superstar.
Here.
It is.
show the
it
camera.
is not.
And show Instagram. Wow.
Of all names, she chose Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene is a TikTok and I believe, shocker, OnlyFans. She was kicked off a plane because her breasts would not. She wasn't able to sit in the seat. So she's had a butt.
About what?
The butt.
Butt implants? Oh God, she has like hip implants.
Yeah, hip implants. And between the hips and the boobs, she couldn't fit in the seat. So they made, and she was wearing something really revealing. She was actually very pretty before all this happened.
Yeah, she's got a pretty face and pretty hair,
Yeah.
and she's all tatted up.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, look at that.
Well, now she has dark hair.
Yeah.
Whoa, those are bigger than the one she had
mean-
than that first picture.
I mean, what plastic surgeon would allow you to do that? That is so weird.
Money talks. I
Yeah,
mean,
so
she
she
walked
got-
in there with like 20 grand. She
Yeah.
said, "Do this."
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
she got kicked off the plane.
Okay.
Poor thing.
TikTok star.
Okay. Did you watch? Did we talk about this? The Real Housewives of Dubai.
No. When's that on?
Oh my gosh, I think it's on Wednesday nights. The first episode was just last week.
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta watch it.
Who? I mean, is it like Beverly Hills? Is there juicy gossip? Is it dramatic?
The first episode in both feet, 100%.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they all go to a dinner party and they're already fighting like cats in a sack.
Did you watch 90 Day Fiance like I told you to on Sunday night? You got to get in that habit so we can talk about it.
I know. I watched a really bad movie, so no.
Eric,
I'm sorry.
that's not the homework. You had homework.
I'm sorry.
I need you to bounce. I didn't. You know what? To your credit, I didn't finish watching it. I watched like the first half, but I love that show. So I got the last half to watch tonight.
Is anything changing?
No. To be honest, no.
Can you? Maybe
Maybe you can return it at CVS. I don't know. Can you?
Do you have the receipt?
No. I don't know what happened to it. You know what I did though? I bought some logs and I also bought this and some gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
And I bought half and then the coupons come out and I had a $9 coupon. So I used it on the other half.
God, you are so good.
I am. Evan. Hi, baby.
Hot congratulations, Evan Elizabeth. Okay, so I did have more stuff.
Okay.
Now I don't know what I did with it.
All right, that's okay.
I was so
You wanna get Aaron
traumatized.
on? Let's get Aaron on.
I know what it was.
What?
There wasn't a lot going on this week. Heidi and Spencer are pregnant.
Oh.
Heidi.
Okay.
From the hills.
Is she? How old are they?
I think she's in her 40s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good for her.
Mm-hmm.
So they have how many kids now?
2. Well,
2 plus
one and a half.
One and a half. Oh, okay. So they will have 2.
Yes.
Okay.
1 and 1 in the oven.
Well, Heather McDonald sure made them relevant again, right?
She did, yes.
Because Spencer sounds. Remember, he was like the most hated, like TV reality star ever.
Yes.
And then now he's not.
Right.
Now because he's funny.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I have a friend. Her name is Maggie.
Yes,
And
we love
her
Maggie.
neighbor, because you've got to hear my neighbor. He not only is a musician, but he writes his songs and he makes his own guitars. And that's like his job. But he performs now at some cool place downtown. And I thought it'd be cool if he came and performed for us. Aaron, come on down, my friend. Oh, there's that cool guitar. Your headphones are right here, and you can sit right there.
Hey, Aaron. It's okay. You can sit next to me.
Well, I got a story to tell myself. So
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, here,
This is
talk right
amazing.
into the mic.
probably nothing about music, but I'll give you.
Is it about?
Excellent.
Is it something that he can relate?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, my God. You have no idea.
If you could bring the mic closer to you, that you want me to. There we
Good.
go. There we go. So what happened, Aaron?
Okay, so I was helping a friend do some construction work one day, and he said, "Well, okay, get suited up, and we'll head over to Home Depot, pick up some stuff." So I threw on my overalls because I thought they would look really cute, you know.
Yeah.
So we get into Home Depot, and he's sourcing his stuff he needs, and I went, "Oh, God, I have to go to the bathroom, like, now," you know? So I run through Home Depot. Run through Home Depot. And I'm inches from not making it, inches. And I unclip my overalls, throw them, and then sit back. And I had the worst problem, you know?
No.
And I'm feeling better, but then I realize the whole top of the overalls is in the toilet.
Oh no!
And I'm going,
My
What did
God.
you do?
like, what do you do? So I had to strip off the overalls. I mean, I didn't mess myself, but my overalls were, so I'm standing in the bathroom in Home Depot. My friend's texting me. He's like, "Where are you?" And I'm washing my overalls, trying to dry them under the hand dryer. And
God.
Oh, because you can't walk out with like a t-shirt and underpants.
no, I mean, certain parts of town you'd probably be fine, but
But Home
I
Depot
think we're
probably
in
not.
Spring Valley or something, or wherever, like
Oh,
Lemon Grove. So
man.
probably wouldn't have been the best thing to do.
Oh, my God.
Even though we have something with a roof on it, a big beam from heaven just came down and like illuminated you. It was great.
That reminds me of a story I heard about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Except I made it. I get to keep my underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
so-
made it. That's the story. But that's
That's a
funny.
really expensive pair of underwear too.
Really? Was it your Steve McQueen's or whatever they're called? Alexander McQueen.
No, they were the Andrew Christian.
Oh.
really, really, I should probably have a moment of silence for those.
Really? Are they deep down into the trash can?
Oh yeah,
Did you wrap them in much paper?
yeah.
Okay.
I wrapped them in one of the toilet seat covers and paper towels.
Oh, that's
And
Wrapped
had
it in a toilet seat cover.
proper funeral.
That's not much wrapping. It's got a big hole in it.
Oh, no, and paper towels.
Okay. All right. The poor people that have to clean that bathroom. We're like, holy God, what is this? Okay. Oh, bye, Evan. Love you.
Evan.
Thanks for popping in. Okay, so Aaron, I understand now that you are playing somewhere downtown. Tell us about that. What happened and when do you play and all that?
I think last time I was here, I had stopped playing. Like there was no live gigs, you know. So I hadn't thought about it, and then somebody's like, "Hey, there's this really cool bakery in downtown. You got to come play on a Saturday morning." And I'm like, "Okay, maybe it's time to get back into this, you know, because that's what I used to do for a living, like all the time." So I found it's a spot in downtown. They're called Isola,
Oh yeah.
You've heard of that?
right?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah.
So I've spent years in France, like years, like living in Paris back and forth. And whenever anybody says, this one place has a great croissant, I always just chuckle, you know. They're that legit.
Yeah.
It's the best bakery in San Diego. I will put that on the line. Like best bread, great, just great atmosphere. And it's a building, it's second story building. And it was a old 80s, 70s, 80s giant photo studio for massive like products. So they have an infinity wall in the back. It's just the greatest place to play. I play there on Saturday mornings. They have live.
Is it on Mar?
It's like
I can't remember what street it's on.
10th and something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right at.
So you play Saturday mornings?
Yeah, like they have live music every Saturday and Sunday morning. Like tons of different artists.
That's a cool time to see.
It's great. You come in like
live music.
It's not a show, you know. So people are hanging, having their coffee, eating. You're playing. It's just a good atmosphere.
A coffee show. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. It's great. And again, the baked goods like best.
Do you like kick yourself? Like, why did I take so long to get back into this?
No, you know, I mean, COVID, the whole thing, you know.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, and then, you know, places weren't paying as well as they used to pay, like, you know, so.
So you get paid.
Yeah, you get paid. They
That's
feed
great.
you. It's great. It's a
Oh, good for you.
It's a great venue, great people, and like I said, just go and have a croissant. You'll get it. You know.
Now, have you written any new music lately? Or are you trying out new things?
I'm trying out new things. I'm slowly in the middle of doing a new album.
Awesome.
Just at my leisure, you know. So.
Are you still making guitars? And is that
That's
your
what
primary job, right?
Pretty much full time right now. Yeah.
Is that cooking?
It's great. Wow. Yeah.
How much does it cost? If I said, hey, I want a pink guitar and I want it to be shiny and I want it to have red strings and a heart on it, how much would you charge? How much is a custom guitar, basically?
$1,400 to $2,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I completely handmade,
From like a block of wood.
Yeah, from a tree, from like a log. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
no fancy machinery. I do almost everything by hand.
Wow.
You're carving it by hand.
Pretty much, yes. It's a lot of work.
Did you make this one?
No, this is my baby. This is 1940s Brazilian.
Wow.
Yeah, remember that one from last time? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a cool looking guitar.
Yeah, when you're not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're not plugged in, it's a great guitar to bring, you know, because I make electric guitars, so.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
So you have to, that's a whole nother element.
Yeah, then you got to do the wiring. You got to do, you know.
Wow.
Are you an electrician too? Or
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Who taught you how to do this?
I don't know.
I
do have a local friend who's a guitar builder, and he gives me tips, but I'm pretty much one of those people that I just try to dive in, see what happens, you know. So.
And now you've made a living doing it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Great.
It's an interesting transition.
Well, we would love to hear you sing.
Okay.
What would you like? Do you want to float something new by us? Do you want to do one of your old things?
I think an older one.
Okay.
Just something, yeah.
Something like you'd play at the coffee shop.
Sure.
Or the bakery.
Yeah.
Isolas.
So I was, I do a lot. I used to be really into jazz. I do a lot of improvising. So I was playing one night and had some friends over, just having some wine and hanging out. And I was just making up these like tracks and loops and having fun. And one of them just sent my cat into a tizzy. It just started going crazy, running around the house. And so I called the song "Oh Edith" because it's my cat, but it has nothing to do with her. But she was, I guess, influence, you know. A golden band split the seam, dividing line, an empty hand. I don't know where began the end of you and I. Cold shackles break, setting free the bird inside. Don't look back in hate. Spread your wings, you're free to fly. You're free to fly. You're free to fly. An open door, angry words that were not meant. Oh, the fading light of 1,000 suns that said goodbye. Oh, 1,000,000 miles traveled on with hardened heart that sink like a stone into the stream that brings us home. A cold old man, hand in hand, this is no time to cry. He's free at last. Oh, his withered skin was far too tight, 1,000,000 miles. When it's your time, he'll guide you on up toward the sun, into the dream that we all are one. Oh, we all are one. Whether you believe it or not, we all are one.
Damn, that was amazing.
Great.
How in the world did your fingers go so fast? And how do you know which chord or which string to put your finger on? I mean, that is a lot of practice. A lot of
There's
practice.
only 6 of them.
My gosh, you're doing it so fast. That is incredible.
I was just having this conversation with someone this morning about playing so fast but singing slow. Like the split
Right.
brain, I really enjoy that. It's,
Yeah.
Do you?
it's like a Paul Simon. Like Paul Simon.
That's
does-
what you kind of have that sound. You have that same sound. I was
Yeah.
trying to like, who is it? Was it Jason Mraz? It's like somebody. Paul Simon. Oh my God.
Take it.
When did you know that you could sing?
Oh gosh, really late. I was always a musician, classically trained from the age of 3.
On the guitar?
Viola,
Oh, wow.
Oh.
like competitive viola player. I played, like competitions all over the country as a kid, and then classical guitar later, and then jazz guitar. And then there was a time when a friend said we should write songs like for a living. He was working in Nashville and had a publishing deal, and he said we should just sit down and write songs. So we did. We as 2 music nerds with degrees, we mapped out songs and knocked out a bunch of pop songs. And we did all the instruments and everything. And then I said, we need to get a demo singer in, to sing these songs. And he goes, why don't you just try it for the demos? And I'm like, never going to happen, because I never sang. And he said, no, just try it. It doesn't matter how bad they sound. These record label guys, they don't care. They just want to buy the song or not buy the song. And I sang, and he goes, "Man, your pitch is solid, you know." And then he like coaxed me into it. And then we finished the whole album, and then he's like, "You should go play live." And I'm like,
Oh my
"I'm not
gosh, how
singing
scary.
in front of people." I had played in front of 20,000 people as a guitar player, but the idea of singing in front of 8 people at a coffee shop just like was like not
you
gonna
down.
happen. Nerve wracking. And you know,
Do you still get nervous at all?
no.
You're just that comfortable now with your
It's just-
sound and your
Yeah, I guess I'm comfortable being able to make mistakes too, you know.
yeah.
This is what it is, you know.
Do you remember the very first song you wrote?
Yeah.
Can you play it? Do you know it still?
I don't.
The first song.
Yeah, I do. I
Okay.
do. Can I?
Oh, cool.
I'll try it.
Yeah, I want to hear how like from then till now, or maybe it's no different.
Very different.
Oh yeah,
I think. Well, because
it's
I was
progressed.
trying.
I guess you found your sound.
See if I can remember it.
Okay.
Another mile marker now, it just passed me by. I'm driving by the light of the moon tonight. I hope you understand this isn't a trip that had to be. Memories come flooding like waves of ghosts, they're haunting me. Snow going back, I'm on my way home. By the light of the moon and my radio. Snow going back and now I've gone too far. And I'm on my way, I'm on my way. And then there's other stuff.
I love it. Okay, I was getting David Gray vibes big time.
We were, you know, when I started writing, the idea was, let's write some country pop songs. That was
okay. Wow,
you know,
really?
I don't know, yeah. We were like, you know.
What's your degree in?
Music theory and composition.
Where did you go to school?
San Diego State.
Go Aztecs. Me too.
Yeah,
I'm an alum.
I should have went to like New York or something, but
But look your life right now. What
Yeah.
did you get into somewhere in New York?
I could have at the time, but I just like
You know what? We're 17 and 18. We don't know what the heck. And if you don't have parents who are like totally telling you you need to go here, you're on your own kind of.
I was on my own.
Yeah.
I literally was like, I was here, I was working full time and going to school full time. And it was like, I just wanted a degree in music theory. I thought I was going to be like a classical composer. It didn't work out. Building guitars. I'm playing folk songs. And San Diego State was fine. I'll just leave it at that.
well,
There's so many places in the country that are amazing for music. You know,
the Boston Conservatory.
Yeah, North Texas State is like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's schools in Maine that are incredible for music theory, but
What about Juilliard? Is that more a dance school?
no,
Is that
it's
like a music school too?
classical too. Yeah, definitely.
Do you still play the viola?
I do not.
What is that? Is that like what is that? I'm
So,
not even sure.
Violin,
Yeah.
viola, cello.
Oh, okay.
It's the between. Yeah,
And that's how you learned all your because that takes a lot of concentration. I
it
would
does. Yeah.
think. Wow. I'm so impressed. I really like that first song you wrote. I
thanks.
really like it. Is that
Yeah.
on an album somewhere?
Somewhere.
How many
yeah,
albums do you have?
6 or 7.
Full albums. You
Yeah.
wrote all that music
Yeah.
alone or with your partner?
No, alone. Like after I started playing, he's actually like the pedal steel player and mandolin player and banjo player for the Grand Ole Opry now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a phenom. I owe him so much just for like actually forcing me to get out, you know.
Wow.
I would have never done it. I totally would have never done it had he not guilted me into doing it.
Yeah.
Right place at the right time and the right moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's everything.
What do you want to do when you grow up? I mean, like, what do you have any other like goals or
Okay, so
dreams?
I still have it. It's a book from the 5th grade from my elementary school, and everybody in there wanted to be an astronaut, football player, or this or that. And mine says, I have no future goals or plans.
Is
I
that what
did
it
in 5th grade, so I'm fulfilling the dream right now. You know what I mean?
That is
Like
really
just talking to
funny.
Meg, and I'm literally like 3 or 4 days a week now building a tiny house from scratch. And
One of those houses that they show on TV?
a little bigger, but yeah.
Oh my God.
And then also building guitars, and then starting to book shows again. So slowly
Wow. Okay, where's your little house? Is it?
in Hamul, in an orchard.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
nice.
In an orchard. It's so bitchin'.
Oh,
I
how
love Laura.
pretty.
Where's your little house?
yeah.
Well, no, because it's a mini house. That's like, okay, is your wife okay with that? With the
Oh,
storage
she's
and all
totally-
that?
Yeah, she's totally into it. I mean, like big time.
Was she going to have like 5 shirts or something?
The deck is almost going to be 400 square feet.
Wow.
It's be like an enclosed deck, like
Oh,
overlooking an orchard.
wow.
Once it's finished,
You're building it?
yeah, we're building it. And once it's finished, it is free rent for life. There's a well. We're gonna go solar eventually. So this is like,
That's nice.
let's get to there.
That's nice.
No more bills.
Hey,
Yes.
I
love that idea.
I just had a great idea.
What? Oh, no.
You could build Laura and I a house on that same orchard. Then we'd have somewhere to live in our old age.
I can't do tiny, though. I have too much crap.
Well, I
You
have
do
way
too.
too many clothes.
You and me? Are you kidding me?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no way.
We're gonna
I
need
would
a
not
bigger
be able
house.
to tear
Okay.
down.
Can you do that?
No,
Oh.
Is there stuff that you have to like do away with, like where you currently live?
no. I mean, I live where she lives. So
Yeah,
you've
it's
seen it.
little.
Yeah, it's gonna be that big.
It's a cute little place.
Yeah, it's
Could
easily.
it be a little house, but then could we get like a mother-in-law flat that's just bigger for our clothes?
We can get a storage
see,
unit.
look at
Yeah,
that.
there
Yeah,
you go.
definitely.
There you go. All right, we want to hear something as we end this podcast. Something new that you've written.
Something
We
new.
got your first thing. We got something in the middle. Now we want something new. And again, you play Saturday mornings at Isola Bakery downtown.
And if I'm not playing, there's always someone amazing. Like you just pop in.
How cool listening to this music, eating a authentic croissant, having some probably really bitchin' coffee.
It's good coffee, but the bread.
Oh, bread. I love bread.
Okay, you guys have a bread place that's pretty popular here in Hillcrest. I'm not going to say the name.
I was going to shout it out, but yeah, I know. Yes, we do. But it's,
Smokes it.
oh, really?
Like another level.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It
That would be a fun thing to do on a Saturday. I'm thinking that would be a fun date.
So what do we want?
It's 710 13th Street.
13th. I thought it was
Yes.
10th. It's 13th.
it's
When
in
you get in the
downtown
car
San
and I
Diego.
just drive there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know how that is
Yeah.
after a while. You're like, I don't know where I'm going. Something fun-ish, something jazzy. What's better?
How about something fun?
Fun.
We like fun.
Okay.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
So nice.
awesome.
That is cool.
First time I played there, somebody got a nice photo of me, and I'm like, cool, that's my next album cover. And
Oh.
it will be. It's like, it looks like I'm floating in the air because of this beautiful infinity wall.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love a good shot.
Okay, this is one called Lucky Guy. Living and loving at times is such a selfish endeavor. Just by doing and knowing that you'll hurt another, the heart has always been a wasteland between the savages and pilgrims in love. There ain't no room for wise men. A little about myself. I've always been a lucky guy. I've never really had to try. It's a blessing and a curse at times, but I'm afraid I must confess, see, for I don't really mind, for I always have a place to lay my heart. You call this love and you say that I'm the only one. You never need no love from another another's heart. Then I rise to see that the sun has grown towards another. Now I feel so cold and all alone. Love at times is such a fruitless labor. We plant the seed, but nothing seems to grow inside. Then the pendulum swings back in your favor. No more broken heart or empty hand. I call this love and I say that you're the only one. You'll never need no love from another's heart. Then we rise to see that the sun has grown a little colder. Now we feel so cold and all alone. Well, I am not as smart as I'd have everyone believe, and you have always been a bitch if I am speaking truthfully. But you're still the girl of my dreams, and you will always be. I wouldn't have you any other way. Ooh, I got this love, and I say that you're the only one. And you'll never need no love from another's heart. Then we rise to see that the sun has grown a little golden. Now we feel we'll never be alone.
That was awesome.
Yay! Oh my God, Aaron, you're so good. That I was getting Jason Mraz vibes. You're like a lot of different people, but you're your own person. That's what it is.
That's what I like.
So when are you at Isola's Bakery? What time on Saturdays?
I'm on the 12th of this month
On the 12th this month.
at 10 o'clock.
10. Are you there for an hour, 2 hours?
Hour.
Okay.
Or sometimes more.
On the 12th, June 12th, he's there at 10 o'clock. What a fun date that would be.
Yeah,
Fun
you-
just to
you-
get some coffee in you.
Even if I'm not there, you should just head down there.
Okay.
You'll love it.
Definitely.
That's
then
710 13th Street.
Yes. And this Thursday night in La Mesa at a place called Public Square.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know that place.
Yeah.
So I'm playing there. Good show. People from out of town. Some really good artists.
Awesome.
What if somebody listening wants to get a guitar made? Do you have a website?
Instagram
Okay.
only.
Aaron Bowen.
Aaron Bowen. AARONBOWEN.
Great. All right. Are you taking still some? I mean, are you totally booked up, or do you
No,
always
I-
take new clients?
I'm always taking them.
I love it. Have you made a guitar for somebody famous?
You know, I don't know if I should say this, but somebody bought a guitar for me. I didn't. They just bought it. I didn't think anything of it. And then the guy sends me a video of him playing it, and he played what I played in the. So I take pictures as the steps are going, and then at the end I always do a video of it playing, showing the different sounds, and then and he played what I played in the demo video, probably 4 times better than I played it in the demo video. And I'm like, well, who is this guy? So I start looking, and he's from a band called Walk the Moon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
band called Shut Up and Dance.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, and then I found out, oh, this guy's like pretty big, and a phenom guitar player.
Shut
like-
up and dance with me.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh my God.
So that was
great.
actually even cooler, especially
Yeah.
the video back. Like I know he knew. He's like, I'm gonna show you how good I am. Dan, you are good. So it was cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that made me happy. I've
Well-
got
Awesome.
a few in France right now. One's going to Finland next week.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes me happy.
Would you suggest if a young person wanted to live in France or travel or live somewhere? Would Paris be somewhere that they should go?
Yeah, there's so many places though, you know.
I mean, but you spent a lot of time there. I mean,
It clicked for me. Everything worked. I've released a few a few records on a small label out of France called More Than Folk Records, and done a few bigger folk festivals there and stuff. And something about France and me, like, it was just right, you know.
yeah.
So,
I'm thinking past life.
perhaps, sure.
I'm thinking you once lived there, maybe in another life.
God, I love it there.
Oh, do you speak French fluently?
No.
No? You're able to get around with
I mean,
few words?
Yeah, I guess, you know, I miss that era where people were really rude about it. And
Oh, yeah. They're not, that's kind of gone
like
away.
80s,
Yeah.
90s something, and it's just stuck.
Yeah.
And every one of my friends speaks, like, a couple friends I met there had these accents, and I'm like, where are you from, you know? And he goes, from here. Like, you're not from here. That's like New York, you know? And he's like, oh, I learned English watching Friends.
What?
So this is like Joe. This is Joey.
Joey.
And then the guy who runs my label has the perfect British accent because he went to school in Britain. So you think he's British, but you're like, everyone speaks perfect
That's cool.
English. Everyone's cool. You know, I never had any issues like with that.
Friends should hold that in very high regard because you hear that all the time that people learn how to speak English watching Friends.
Watching Friends, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a big thing, and actually, like even on Instagram, on Netflix, you can go on and put Friends in any language, so you can learn English.
It's not funny.
It's weird, isn't it?
Well, okay, so Aaron Bowen, AARONBOWEN on Instagram. If you want a guitar, if you want to DM him, if you want to look at his music or any of you're on Spotify. I saw you're on YouTube. You're on all the things.
Yeah.
All the things.
All the things.
Just Google him and you'll come up with some of his music. Thank you so much for
Thanks for
coming
having
in.
me.
I
Thank you,
loved
Aaron.
it.
Yeah.
We loved
Always
it.
a nice time to have you.
anytime.
Yeah.
We lock out of the podcast saying a certain phrase. Will you say it after I say it? And then Eric is
it
the
in
last
English?
one. It's in English.
It's not in French. Okay.
No, it's not in French. Okay. Thank you for coming. Love your podcast.
Thank you for coming. Love your podcast. Is that the
I'll let
French?
that slide. No, it's just
the
love your
French?
podcast.
Oh, damn it.
I know, that's okay.
You want to try that?
We'll do it again. Okay.
Thank you for coming. Love your podcast.
No, stop.
Oh,
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
love your podcast.
I love you, my sweet babies. Thanks for listening and watching, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.